G'day, I'm Tony Haynes from Balanced Equine Performance Training Centre. This is Banjo. He's fresh off the back of a winter spell, so forgive him for looking a bit rough. And this is our new truck, so we've been doing some truck loading with Banj, and he's had a bit of trouble. He has trouble putting 4 feet on things like bridges and such, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to work out a way that we come up with to break the loading into simple steps. It's got this platform which can be horizontal or tilted, which is very handy because he's very reluctant when it was set up like a ramp to put his back feet on. So we took to breaking it down and making it easy, so the ramp still moves. And as you can see now, he can quite confidently walk across the ramp. Trying to get him to hunt a bit of a stop on the ramp so that he can relax and have a positive association with it. So I'll help him find that. When we first got him to put 4 feet on the ramp, he was in a hurry to shoot off the other side. So with repetition, just going from one side to the other, he's worked out that he doesn't need to pop off the other side. And then when he decides he does need to, we just add a bit of pressure by using the rope unnecessarily to yield his hindquarters. No pressure here. If he feels the need to walk off the other side, unnecessary pressure, no pressure where we want him to be. And I'm just, at the start, I'm going to help him hunt, or I'm going to give him the stop so that he can just sort of make it. He's not a horse who can find it himself, but he probably would. But what we want him to work out is this ramp is the place of least pressure. And then as we continue on with our truck loader training, we'll put the ramp back up in the ramp position. And I've got a fair assumption that this guy doing this exercise will now be much more confident to put his back feet on the ramp when it's in a ramp position. Cheers. We're continuing on with our truck loading. You would have seen in the first video we just got him confident walking across this ramp where he didn't feel the need to rush off the other side and he could hunt the stop on the ramp. He's now finding that. I then put the ramp up after in the normal configuration and led him into the back of the truck. Pardon the camera angle here. He went up fine, but once his back feet got on the ramp, he was too scared to back off, so he had to walk all the way up the ramp into the truck in a state of panic, actually. Well, not overly panic, but he wasn't relaxed. And then we had to turn him around and walk him out forwards. So what I decided to do was to add one more step into the process with the ramp on the ground like so, where we walk him on, front feet only, and have him stop. Oh boy. And then get to where he can, I don't know if you can see that, sorry about the camera angle, he's got 1 foot on the ramp, and now we're going to back him off. Just while it's flat and nice and easy. You can see he's quite comfortable now having his front feet on the ramp, having a few sighs there. Now, at the start of this exercise today, he wanted to shoot off the other side again. So what I would do is get him to, we'll start again, see if I can include it in the shot, where he'd come up with 1 foot and he'd anticipate going forward, so we'd send him backwards. What that did was he slowed down. He wasn't anticipating everything, so he put his front feet on the ground, on the ramp quite cautiously. Once we could get him on and off without assuming that he was going to walk all the way across, we got to where we can get 1 foot on the ramp and back him off. I want to get this really good where he can walk all the way onto this thing and all the way off quite confidently. Because, you know, as I said, when I put it up in the angled ramp position, he just couldn't back off. Now, the problem is with this ramp is it stays about 1 foot off the ground and floats in the air. When it's in the ramp configuration, it's not long enough to reach the ground, so the thing moves around with the suspension of the truck. So I've got this firmly on the ground. I want him to get him confident, moving his front and back feet on and off this ramp while it's firmly on the ground. When he can do that, I'll lift it off the ground a little bit so it moves with the suspension of the truck. Then when he's really good at that, then I'll try again in the ramp configuration. We've made a bit of progress. He's found the rest spot. He's been in the truck, come out, stopped of his own accord. So we're just chilling until he's ready to go off. Then we'll do some more work. You can see the ground there. We've done quite a bit of work. It was freshly harrowed at the start of this session. The idea is he's always allowed to come off the float so they don't feel trapped. If they want to come off, that's cool, then we do some work. If they drag us anywhere, we do lots of work there. Then bring him back to the ramp just to chill out. So I don't have a hold of the lead rope here. This is cool. He's decided that he needs to get out, so we'll go and do some work. It's all the horse's idea. We're working on, we've got him confident with the ramp now on the truck horse truck loading exercises. Oh mate, now we're working on motivating him to stay in the truck. They always need to be able to get out if they want, otherwise they feel trapped. If they feel trapped, they get anxious. This fella's kicked the crap out of a horse trailer, and I used to do everything the wrong way. So now you can see he's quite happy to put himself in the truck. There you go, he got a fright and he didn't rush out. That's pretty cool. He knows the rest spot's here. He knows he's free to walk out if he wants. I'm going to walk him out there because he went to walk out and stopped. So we'll reward that and go, good man, that was a good decision. Really happy with his progress. Cheers.